Okay, let's talk about that sinking feeling. You've spotted it, right? That dark, creepy stain on the wall or the ceiling. And your brain just goes into overdrive. How do I get rid of this, and how do I get rid of it now? But hold on. That first gut reaction to just blast the stain away is exactly where the trap is. In this explainer, I'm going to give you one simple tool that will make sure you never, ever fall for it.
So, there it is. You found mold. The panic is totally understandable. And almost like clockwork, you're probably about to face some salesperson telling you they've got a miracle spray, a special fogging treatment that's going to solve all your problems. You know, they're banking on your anxiety. But we're going to cut right through all that noise.
Let's just be brutally honest for a second. The vast majority of services out there that call themselves mold treatments, they're a complete waste of your money. And why is that? Well, because they're designed to treat a symptom, the ugly stain you can see, while completely ignoring the actual disease. It's just a cosmetic fix, and honestly, it's a financial trap. Yeah, this is what I call the cosmetic treatment trap. It's that expensive, super frustrating cycle of paying someone to clean up mold just to watch it grow right back a few months later. So let's dig into why this happens and, more importantly, how you can stop it for good. Now, here's the good news. You don't have to become some kind of building scientist or mold expert overnight. All you need is one incredibly powerful tool. There is a single question that, the moment you ask it, just flips the entire script. It puts the power right back in your hands and tells you exactly who you're dealing with. And that, right there, brings us to the whole reason we're here, your golden question. Think of this as your shield. It's going to protect you from bad advice and from throwing money down the drain. You ready for it? Here it is. Write this down, type it into your phone, burn it into your memory. What is the moisture source, and what evidence supports that conclusion? Notice it's a two-part question. First, they have to identify the cause, the water. Second, they have to prove it with evidence. Forget about their chemicals for a minute. Ask them this question. So, why is this so effective? What's the magic behind this simple question? Well, its power isn't just in the answer they give you. It's in what the question forces them to reveal about their entire way of thinking and working. This question hits hard because it's built on undeniable facts. First, mold cannot live without moisture, period. So if you don't fix the water source, any cleanup you do is just temporary. It's like painting over rust. It does nothing. Second, because the real cause is still there, the mold coming back isn't just a possibility. It's practically a guarantee. And third, and this is the real kicker, any warranty they offer you will almost certainly have some fine print that says it's void if there are ongoing moisture issues, which makes the whole thing completely worthless. Okay, so you've asked the golden question. Now you need to know what to listen for. Let's go over what a good answer sounds like and what a really, really bad one sounds like. You'll be able to spot the difference immediately. A bad answer jumps straight to the product. They'll start talking about their special chemical sprays or their fogging machine before they've even diagnosed anything. They'll completely avoid talking about the outside of your house, like maybe blocked gutters or leaky seals around windows. And a giant red flag is when they blame your lifestyle, cooking or showering, without doing any real checks. Now, a good answer sounds totally different. It sounds like a diagnosis. They'll talk about going outside to check for defects. They'll mention looking for moisture patterns inside. They'll use terms like ventilation or condensation on cold surfaces. And most importantly, they'll tell you what they've already ruled out and why. And really, it all boils down to this one simple distinction. A professional has a plan to figure out and solve your problem. A salesperson just has a product that they want to sell you, no matter what your actual problem is. Your golden question is the fastest way to figure out which one of those two people is standing in your home. So, this is the crucial part. There is a correct order to do this, and any real pro knows it. Step 1, always, is to find the source of the moisture and fix it for good. Nothing else matters until that is done. Only then, after the leak is stopped or the condensation is managed, do you move to step 2, cleaning up the mess and repairing the cosmetic damage. You have to fix the cause first, and then you clean. All right, we've covered a lot, but it all comes down to one final simple rule. If you only remember one thing from this whole explainer, please make it this. Here it is. This is the one line that will protect your house and your bank account. If they can't explain the wet, don't pay for the wipe. It's catchy, it's easy to remember, and it is the absolute truth. If a company is trying to sell you a cleanup service without a clear, evidence-based reason for why that wall is wet in the first place, you need to show them the door. It is the only way to actually solve the problem for good and escape the treatment trap.